Hello, Leo.
Welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your reading.
Remember, it will not resonate with all Leos. I'm asking for energies, the new energies that are coming in for Leo. What are they? I want to know what they are. New energies, hopefully positive energies for Leo. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Full Celtic Cross. See what the beginning energy is. And yes, I do meditate and shuffle these cards prior to even turning on this video. Try to get the energies I can as much as possible, you know. Dealing with a lot of Leos here. Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. You gotta be kidding. Since when does Leo get that right off the bat? I'm glad. I am really glad. Know a lot of Leos, okay? Nine of Cups in the upright is somebody who is getting definite wish fulfillment. Something happy is coming in, or they're wanting it. Maybe they're just wanting this. No. Nine of Wands, working on something, whether to jump into something, whether to start something that may be hard at work, working hard at something to make something successful in a passionate way with the Nine of Wands in the upright. What is crossing it, making a conscious decision to do so. You got two choices here. You can go with the safety net and do what's safe and the usual, day-to-day thing, or go into something new that you're really wanting to do. And that's what's crossing that, actually doing it, getting that wish fulfillment. Your goal, what crowns you, is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Again, this is decision-making time. You know you have to do it. You know you have to drop something and go with something else with the Two of Pentacles. It's all about change. It's allowing change to come in. Oh, someone from the past, really? Or memories from the past, or nostalgia, or even good tidings, and sometimes, blessings coming in with Cups energy. It always is. Six of Cups in the upright. Dang. In the past, you would decide to come out of hermit mode. In the past, may not have occurred, or maybe it did occur. The Hermit in reverse. Someone needs to come out of stagnation, thinking to themselves too much. And I mean thinking to themselves where they're not getting anything done. When people say, don't say that I'm too much in my head. No, some people are so much into thinking and trying to figure out what to do. They don't kind of do anything else, they don't do what they're supposed to do day by day. This is in reverse. You're deciding to come out of that. You really are. That's a good thing. You may actually be seeing someone from the past too. I know you hear that a lot, but that's what the Six of Cups, you ever see that in other spreads, especially with Mercury in retrograde coming up. Sometimes it does bring this stuff back, whether we want it or not. And it's not necessarily an ex. Keep that in mind. It could be anybody, But you are getting wish fulfillment. Near future, Ace of Cups, but it's in reverse. And it's not that someone's not offering you this new beginning, or you're not wanting this new beginning. It says you just may not take it right away, for sure. In the near future, remember, I'm going to clarify these cards and give us more information, or it can change the whole story. So let's see what's going on. Hopes and fears, not hopes and fears. Possible future outcome and advice from the universe is this section. Page of Pentacles. Someone young at heart, possibly. Someone practical. Someone younger. Someone, I don't say that they're immature, because they're not. The Pentacles energy, when they are in the upright, are very rarely immature. They're just practical, and they like new starts. You may be getting also a message of stability. It could be the universe saying you're going to get this message, wait on it, be practical, and real, and have high hopes, young hopes, that youthful hope that a lot of people have. But I do see that as a good card. What is coming towards you? Something's going to end. Something in your life is going to end. I think you're going to, not necessarily, don't get upset. It is the Death card, but the Death card is about ending something that needs to end, or is going to end. Could have to do with jobs, could be relationships, could be someone you hear from the past that is no longer around. They've gone on to the other side, but it's not a terrible thing. I don't see you getting real upset. And I see you making a choice. I'm thinking you're going to drop something from an outside environment, because you got dreams and wish fulfillment you want to make in life. But it's the outside situation. Your hopes and fears is you make the right decisions. You're thinking, if I go for what my wish fulfillment, will it be the right decision? you know, with Judgment in reverse. And you overcome a tower situation. You avoid a tower situation, possibly. A surprising event. But I need another card to know for sure. I need to know another card because I see an ending coming. So maybe you don't expect it, or maybe it's a blessing in disguise. I need other cards. I got to figure it out. And I'm going to also give a 3-card reading. Three-card reading for you. Love reading of the romance angels at the end, if you're wanting love. These are for those that want to know about love only, you know. But this is also a good energy to know about because it is the main energy coming in. And it does influence our love life a lot of times. Now let's go back to the beginning. We got the 9 of Wands, and what's crossing it is the 2 of Wands, making a decision to move forward with something you're working towards. You know, something that's maybe a little bit of even of a burden. You're going to be working towards it, but it's passionate. You know, a passionate thing, something that I think you will like, but because you got wish fulfillment coming in. So the 9 of could have to do with the Queen of Cups. I guess I'll put her out there. I didn't even call it, but I may call 2 more. This could be a water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in reverse. Maybe you have to make a conscious decision towards them, to work with them, or them towards you, because that's all about work, that 9 of Wands, passionate work. Going to the next level in that. So the 9 of Wands, 2 of Wands, Queen of Cups. I need 2 cards, please, for Leo. There's Death in reverse. Knight of Swords. I'm seeing like 2 decisions you have to... I've been saying that. What am I talking about? Yeah, the 2 of Wands. The Knight of Swords, Queen of Cups. A decision between those 2. Whether to resurrect a situation from someone in the past or go forward with somebody else. For some of you, this could be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Others, it'll be a fire sign, another fire sign. Others would be a water sign. I do see an earth over here, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's go what crowns us, or the goal up here. 2 of Pentacles, letting something go. Because change is coming in, so now you got to let it go. One of the situations you're juggling, possibly. Maybe you feel like it's too much work to keep on going with 2 different situations. And it could be that you're finally making a decision also. Your goal is to do this. So the 2 of Pentacles in reverse while you're there. For Leo, as what crowns them, or the goal. I think that's what crowns you. No, I think it's the goal. You drop something while you're there. 2 cards, please, for Leo. Page of Wands. Having trouble walking away from something that you're going to let go. You're going to let it go, but you're not going to be enjoying letting it go, or maybe you're going to reminisce a little or be afraid to. Like I said, you had that 2 of Wands where you're having trouble with a decision, and you're having trouble walking away, but you are going to let one thing go and go with another. Could have something to do with someone in the past. Maybe you finally let someone go for good that you did good memories, or you go towards this person. Like I said, Mercury retrograde's coming up. So 6 of Cups in the upright. While you're there, for Leo, Queen of Swords can be an air sign, but I didn't call it. I want to call the rest of it. I need 2 cards for Leo for the 6 of Cups as the foundation. 2 cards for Leo. Two cards, please. Ace of Swords. Someone you're reminiscing about, someone that got cut out of your life. Someone that probably cost you a little bit in finances, too. It took away your stability. They may be coming back, or you may be thinking of them. For a lot of you, they will be coming back. Someone that got cut out before. That's a bummer in a way to me, because I always like to see Leo move forward. But I understand it's none of my business if you want to take this person back. But I see you in the past, or somebody around you, the Hermit in reverse. I need 2 cards for the Hermit in the reverse in the past position. 2 cards for Leo, please. Hard at work, getting messages. 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, both in the upright, in the past. You're going to get a lot of hard work. You're going to be working hard, or you did work hard towards something. Maybe you'll continue to do so. You will come out of hermit mode. Maybe you were kind of like really, stuck, or not really stuck, but really busy, where you weren't getting out much. But it looks like you may get some communications with the Eight of Wands or travel for some of you. But I'm thinking some of you may get messages and others may be traveling, like I said. But I see also, this is for Leo that have been working hard or going for work, to work hard with the Eight of Pentacles. But they are coming out of hermit mode, like I said. That's interesting. In the very near future, you're just not going to accept anything that's offered to you. Leo's picky, and Leo, you know, they can be picky. They really can. You know, they have the right to be. And it actually does well when they are. You know, it does well by them when they really consider who they take offers from. But the Ace of Cups is in reverse for Leo in the very near future. So I need another card for the Ace of Cups for Leo. 2 cards, actually. 2 cards for Leo. 2 cards for Leo. Something's moving forward. You may not accept or something, or not. It's not that you won't accept it. You may go slow in accepting it, because I see the Knight of Pentacles there. You want to take something slow because you don't want something to hurt you again financially or leave you out in the cold, make you feel neglected with the Five of Pentacles. So in the very near future, I do see someone offering you something. Could be someone from the past, like I said, but you're not trusting it, or you're going to take it slow. Someone around you going to take it slow. Could be an earth sign. And the reason is you don't want to be stuck again or be without. You don't like that abandonment feel, you know. It's not that you're not going to accept it. It's like you're not right away. You're taking it slow, like I said. Now, possible future outcome and advice from the universe. You got the Page of Pentacles. It is in the upright. I told you what that's all about. I need 2 cards for the Page of Pentacles. Possible future outcome or advice from the universe. Something's moving forward pretty quickly with the Chariot. Page of Pentacles, the Chariot. One more card, please. One more card. Judgment in reverse. Yeah, someone may want to move forward with you. They may offer you some stability or a message of stability, or, you know, something that's more of the financial nature. But it says to really consider taking it. Don't move forward so quickly. And I see that a couple of times. Take things slow, because something's going to want to push you to move quickly. Something's going to want to make you go faster than you're willing to go for many reasons. They'll be different for everybody, but be careful of just someone pushing their will on you, you know, and saying, I want you to accept this now. Now, the outside environment, there is an ending. There was an ending. It is death in the upright. See, it's not happening to you, but you're going to hear about something, an ending. Or it could be that you do end something on the outside. It's not going to affect you physically or mentally or anything like that, I don't think. But who knows? The Death card in the upright. 2 cards, please, for Leo. 2 cards for Leo. The outside environment. You know, you're going to hear about something that didn't come in. Something I think is a blessing in disguise. Something that was a failed situation with the Seven of Pentacles. Someone was thinking intensely upon it, and they're coming towards you. Someone's coming towards you with this message saying something failed and didn't come in. And you're going to hear about it. I don't think it happens to you, even though I think you do drop something, one for another, something for another. I need to find out what that Tower is, but let's see what your hope and fears are. That could be so many things. It's like something's not coming in. A failed situation is there. Someone is thinking about what went wrong, an ending maybe that happened with you, that they thought was positive. They thought things were going to come in. It didn't happen. Maybe someone, again, is thinking towards a situation, whether to go forward again with it, to work on it, work hard on it. Oh, I got to move on. I could think like this all night, you know. We can't do that. So the Judgment in reverse, and the hopes and fears for Leo. Maybe you're afraid you make the wrong judgments, like I said. Maybe you're afraid you'll be judged. So the Judgment in reverse while you're there for Leo. And the hopes and fears. 2 cards, please. Growth and the Moon. Maybe you're afraid things will come out for some of you. Maybe you're afraid that you'll judge wrong because the person you were dealing with had things hidden before. And you're just wanting growth. You're wanting blessings to come in. So you're worried about this, or someone around you is worried about it. But with Judgment and the Moon in reverse, Judgment, decision went wrong, or someone judged against a situation when something came out with the Moon. And they were just wanting some growth in their life and blessings now. That could be you, you're wanting blessings. You don't want none of the negativity, and there's nothing wrong with that. In the end, we got the Tower in reverse. It's all about change. It's all about voiding towers. So, the Tower in reverse as the final outcome for Leo while you're there. Final outcome for Leo, the Tower in reverse. Two cards, please. The Hermit in reverse. I'm thinking, this is a hard read, but it's I can see what's going on. You're going to make a decision. You're going to drop something. Even though it's hard to walk away from a situation, it's difficult. You're going to be dealing with somebody in the past, someone that you had cut off or they cut you off, that cost you money. I see you coming out of hermit mode, even though you're working hard towards coming out of a hermit mode, and their communications also coming in. You're not going to accept something right away because you're careful. You don't want someone to mess you over again and make you feel like you're left out. You don't like that feeling, and no one does. You are going to hear of an ending coming towards you, or an ending is going to occur from the outside. Something that you thought was going to be positive and come in, something's going to come to an abrupt stop. Something you have been working on, or someone was working hard with you, it comes to an end in some way. But it doesn't mean it's a bad thing, because I see you going towards wish fulfillment in the beginning. So sometimes things end so you can go to the next level of what you need in life to bring the blessings in. I do see the universe telling you that messages are going to come in, and you're going to move forward quickly, but be careful, Judgment, make the right decisions and how you proceed next. And it says it here in your hopes and fears. So you're right about your intuition is spot on, and I see that with the High Priestess up there in the upright. You're right. You're very perceptive, Leo. You're very perceptive. The Leos I'm talking to are. Because you do know something is wrong. You know to get away from something. You know to judge against something. Because you know, unless you go against something, I can't say this right. You must, in your own mind, make the right decision. You're very careful, and you will judge against things because you want growth in your life and you don't like deceptions. I feel that you avoid a Tower situation. You hear of an ending, but it is a blessing in disguise. I think you already decided to go against something and go with a more positive situation. And something ends, and you also hear of an ending. But you're careful. And because you were careful, you avoided a Tower situation because your intuition was right. You are coming out of hermit mode, like I said. You're coming out in the world. You're verging forward again. But you are making a conscious decision. That Two of Wands there, yeah. You're pushing for one thing and ending another. You're going to do it. In the outside environment, maybe you're doing the ending over a failed situation because the ships didn't come in, But in the end, you avoid a Tower. I do believe you avoid a Tower because you listened to your intuition. You realized something. You needed to go forward. You needed to come out of the shadows, coming out from under the covers, not hiding away anymore. Maybe some of you were, as hard as it is to believe with Leo, recluse, a little bit. But you are coming out of a situation. And I know it's a hard read and it's kind of confusing, but I see a very big energy coming, a big shift for you, Leo, to where something's going to end. You're going to make a decision to go forward, and it's going to be something you like because it's wish fulfillment. But at the same time, you need to leave something behind so you can get what you're wanting, if that makes any sense. Look, Two Wands again, making a conscious decision. Get rid of that safety net. It's got to be put the end to. It's not working for you. To go forward for wish fulfillment. That's what it is. Took me a minute, didn't it? Let's go on for the love reading. It's going on way too long. I don't like long readings. I need three card love reading, angel love reading. We need a better message. We're just knowing Leo's ending something and going for wish fulfillment. They avoid a tower situation by doing so too. It says you deserve love if you want to know what that was. But I need three card reading, 3-card reading, 3 piles, 3 cards for Leo. And Sun, Moon, and Rising for Leo. Love, relationships. We need love. First pile, please. 3 cards. Second pile, please. 3 cards. For love. Third pile for Leo. For love. Angel readings. Remember, you know, one of them, if you're drawn to it, pick it. If you're drawn to all 3, they may all resonate, you know. It's happened before. 3 cards for Leo. Let's see, first pile, you're drawn to this. You were separated from somebody you had romantic feelings for. Let me see, separation, time apart from your partner is on horizon. I think it's a past position. I got it in the past. So a separation happened. There's someone you still have romantic feelings for. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. You may reconcile with somebody from the past. And I did see that with the 6 of Cups. And remember I told you Mercury in retrograde. Second pile. Love yourself first. Always put yourself first for now because, you know, you've been through the ringer, Leo. You know, have self-respect, and the more self-respect and, you know, confidence you have, the more attractive you are. You know that. Free yourself from negativity, and I do see an ending, like I said, and then flirt for others. Flirt with others. Extend, you know, your flirting with others. Enjoy life. You know, get out there more. I do see you getting wish fulfillment, but it says to go out there and flirt with somebody and free yourself and love yourself first. In other words, go enjoy yourself, you know. Here it says to retreat from something. You've been retreating. It does show you having trouble walking away from a situation, but a conscious choice you need to make that will be better for you. So you need to retreat from something. It's time to disconnect from something. You are attracted to somebody. You like somebody a lot, and you're wanting somebody to come in, or they may be coming in. But some of you have children to consider, or they have children to consider. So that's who is the third part. Like I said, if something else is drawing you towards another pile, go for it. And you know, this is the love reading. But I do see you getting wish fulfillment, like I said. I see you having to make a conscious decision, which you will. But you also avoid a tower event from an ending because possibly of a decision you're making. Sounds like it. Well, I'll probably give you a bonus reading because this is kind of all over the place, but it does show, like I said, you making that decision, ending is occur, someone from the past does come back, and maybe that's the decision, but you also avoid a tower event, you know, something from crumbling down around you because you took things slow. You really think about before what you're going to do next. So that is your reading, and I'm going to let this go, and I will talk to you later. Bye.